Hi everyone. In this video, I'll show you how to format your document in APA 7th edition using Microsoft Word. I'll explain each step one by one. First, fix the font and spacing for your whole document. Use the same font and size throughout the document. You can use any of these fonts: 12 points Times New Roman, 11 points Calibri, 11 points Arial, 11 points Georgia, 10 points Lucida Sans Unicode. Just pick one and use it for the entire paper. Title, headings, body, everything. I am using 12 points Times New Roman. Next, set your line spacing to double. Go to the Home tab, click on the small arrow in the paragraph section. In the pop-up, set line spacing to double. Also check the box that says, don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. Margins should be 1 inch on all sides, top, bottom, left, and right. This is usually the default in Word, but you can check by clicking on the Layout tab, then Margins, and choose Normal, 1 inch. Every page should have a page number in the top right corner. Click on the Insert tab, choose Page Number, top of page to plain number 3, that's it. Word will add the page number to every page automatically, and there is one more setting. Click here, Align Left for paragraph formatting. Let's start with the title page. This is your first page, and it should have these things: title of your paper, centered and in bold. Use capital letters for all major words. For example, risks and solutions related to LPWAN IoT devices in manufacturing environments. Leave one blank double-spaced line after the title. Next line, your full name. Next line, institution name, course name and course code. After that, type the instructor's name, and the last line is the due date. Some teachers may ask for an abstract. This comes on page 2, right after the title page. Center the word abstract in bold. Do not indent the paragraph. Type a short summary of your paper, no more than 250 words, double-spaced, just like the rest of the paper. Do not need to write abstract if it not required by your teacher. Now, title and abstract page is completed. Let's move to third page. When you start the main part of your paper, do not use a heading called Introduction. APA style says that your paper's title, which is at the top of the first page of your main text, already acts as your level 1 heading. So, just start your introduction paragraph right under the title without adding any new heading. I will repeat the title at the top of the page, centered and bold. Capitalize all major words. Then, I will paste my introduction. Just an example, introduction can be longer. Indent the first line by using Tab key. APA has 5 levels of headings, and each one looks different depending on where it appears in your paper. Level 1. For main sections, this heading is centered, bold, and all major words are capitalized. After the heading, start a new paragraph with a ½ inch indent. To indent a paragraph, please use the Tab key on your keyboard. Pressing the Tab key at the beginning of a paragraph will indent the first line. Level 2. For subsections of Level 1, this heading is left aligned, bold, and major words are capitalized. Start the paragraph on the next line, also with a ½ inch indent. Level 3, for subsections of Level 2, this one is also left aligned, but it's bold and italic, with capital letters for major words. Start the paragraph on the next line as usual. Level 4, deeper subsections, this heading is indented, bold, and ends with a period. After the period, you keep typing your paragraph on the same line. Level 5, the most detailed level, same as Level 4, but this one is bold, italic, indented, and also ends with a period. Paragraph starts on the same line too. Now we have completed all headings and subheadings formatting. Remember, Level 1 is centered and bold. Level 2 is left aligned and bold. Level 3 is left aligned, but it's bold and italic. Level 4 is indented, bold, and ends with a period. We have to write on same line. Level 5 is also like a Level 4, but one different is Level 5 is italic. Now there are some things you should remember. How many headings should you use? The number of headings you use depends on how long or detailed your paper is. If your paper is short and simple, you might only need one type of heading. If it's longer or includes many sections and topics, then you'll need more heading levels. Avoid these common heading mistakes. Here are some mistakes to watch out for. Don't use only one subheading under a section. That's like making an outline with just one bullet point. Don't label your headings with numbers or letters like 1 or A. That's not APA style. Don't switch to single spacing in your headings. Keep everything double-spaced, and don't leave extra blank lines before or after a heading. Word already spaces things well if you use double spacing. Now citations and referencing are also important. Please see above video for APA 7th reference formatting. We can cite in different ways. For example, if you begin your sentence by naming the author, you put the year right after their name. The article by Adefemi Alamai et al., 2020, provides an overview. You don't need to put the name again at the end of sentence. The year after the name is enough. You might write your point, then add the author and year in the middle. These security mechanisms, according to Chaco and Job, 2018, this is good when the author's idea is part of your sentence flow. If you write your own sentence first, and then mention where the idea came from. Put the author and year in parentheses at the end. The transmission layer facilitates the transfer of data from smart sensors to the application layer using suitable communication channels and protocols. Geronimos et al., 2023, this is the most common way to cite. If you use the exact words from a book or article, you must use quotation marks and include the page number too. The authors admit that the threat environment is always changing and therefore IoT system security must be continually improved. Hessel et al., 2022, page 45. This example of quotation I just made up to show you example. If quotation is 40 words or more, make it a block quote, start it on a new line, indent the whole block, and don't use quotation marks. Just as an example, this is quote, start it in new line and indent the whole quote and put citation. When a source has 3 or more authors, you only write the first author's last name, followed by et al., which means, and others. For example, Puddock et al., 2020, sometimes, you want to show that many authors agree on the same point. Put them all in one set of parentheses, separated by semicolons, in alphabetical order. Many researchers agree that strong cybersecurity measures are essential for protecting IoT devices in industrial environments. Ahmed, 2021, Brown-Lee, 2020, Meki et al., 2019. If your source is an organization, like WHO or APA, use the full name the first time, and then an abbreviation after that. First time, American Psychological Association, APA, 2020, after that, APA, 2020. In an APA 7th edition paper, figures and tables should be properly labeled and cited. They must be placed after the reference page on separate pages, each with a number, title, and, if needed, a note explaining the source. Give each figure or table a number, figure 1, table 1, etc. Add a title in italics, include a note under the figure, and add a small description of figure. If taken from a source, include the citation in the note. Cite the figure also, for example as shown in Figure 1 or see Figure 1. Follow the same process for citing tables. References should always begin on a new page. Please make sure to watch the MyBib tutorial video to learn how to create APA 7th edition references correctly. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more easy tutorials on academic writing and research tools.